Good morning, the little wood mice and dormice. Welcome to today's phonics. We're going to go along a letter line a little bit differently today, just so we can go a little bit quicker, because next week we're going to have more sounds to say. See if you can join in with me and do the action. S and S, S and S, A and A and T and T and P and P and I and I and N and N and M and M and D and D and G and G and O and O and O, C and C and K and K and together they make E and E and U and U and R and R and F and F and L and L and B and B and H and H and. Now today we're learning a new sound. It's the letter name V and the phoneme V. The letter name V and the phoneme V. And what I want you to do is I want you to pretend you're driving a fan, like a steering wheel, and I want you to make that V sound. Ready? I say V, we say V, you say. I say V, we say V, you say. Now we're going to get our magic fingers and see if we can write it. Remember, we're going to start at the top. We're going to go down on an angle and back up. Okay, I want you to have a go. Standing up nice and tall. I want you to stand up. I want you to go across your body on an angle. So down and then back up. That's how I want you to have another go. Ready? Start at the top. And go down and back up. Okay, now I want you to have another go now. And you're going to do it on the floor, or on your settee, or on the table, something that you're next to. Just go down and back up. Okay, I want you to go again. I want to go down on the angle and back up. So get on your hand. I'm going to use it as our magic writing pad. We go down, back up, down and back up. Super, well done. Now we're going to go along and see which ones start with the sound. So what initial sound can we hear that starts with a So ready? We're going to go along first. We know what they all are. This is a monkey, a van, a car, and a vase. We need to have a think. Which ones start with the initial sound? Have a look. Have you found them? That's right, that's one of them. A van is one of them. Ready? So underneath van, get your magic fingers. We're going to go down, back up. Van. We can sound out van. Let's do it together. Van. Let's see if we can write it. Van. Van. Did you find the other object? That's right. It's right at the end. It's a vase, and that's what we put flowers in. So let's get our magic fingers. We're going to go down and back up. Vase. Get ready. We're going to now get our bouncing balls. So bounce your balls, ready? And we're going to have a go 3 times for each object. Ready? Van. 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 Now we're going to do our vase. 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 Now we're going to see if we can read some of these words. You might want to pause the video now and have a go at reading them by yourself, or you might want to do it along with me and then we can check in with each other after. So let's read the orange word first. Ready? Vic. Vic. Now Vic is the name of somebody, so it might be a gentleman called Vic, a man called Vic, or it might be a lady called Vic, which is shortened for Victoria. Let's see if we can read this green word. You might want to do it without me to start with. Now let's read it together and see if we come up with the same word. Vet. Vet. Do you know what a vet is? That's right, a vet is somebody who looks after poorly animals. Now we're going to read the purple word. Okay, now we're going to read it together and see if we've got the same word. Van. Now van, like we've just seen a picture of van, A van is a bit like a car, it's a little bit bigger, which we can put bigger things in the back. Now we're going to read this one. It's a capital K at the beginning, and I'm going to tell you that it's a name. That's why it's a capital letter. Let's see if we get the same name. Kevin. Now Kevin is going to be usually a man's name, not usually a lady called Kevin, unless it might be their surname, but like Miss Walker. Walker is my surname, so somebody might have the surname Kevin, but usually if they have a first name, it's going to be a man that's called Kevin. Let's read this last word. Let's do it together and see if we've got the same word. It's it. Visit. Now, we all know what that is. It might be we're going to visit somewhere, going somewhere. We're going to go and see the zoo. We're going to go for a visit when we go out. Now today we're going to do some word building. So if you'd like to, you can either write them with me, or I have put an activity sheet again with all the new sounds we're going to be learning over the next couple of weeks. So you can print them out to go with the ones that you already have. Okay, so I'm going to get my magic pen ready. The first word we're going to write is vet. Let's sound it out together. Vet. So let's write it. Vet. Vet. Can we put it into the sentence? The vet looked after poorly animals. Okay, I'm now going to click on mine because I want it to go away. Now we're going to write the word Vic. Remember, this is the name of somebody. So see if you can do it first without me. Vic. Ready? Now we're going to do it together if you want to do it with me. Vic. 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 Vic was playing in the park. I've been waiting for us to go down to the park. I'm going to take this one away now. Okay, our next word is van. Van. Have a go without me first. Now we're going to do it together. Van. Van. The van went up the big hill. So that could be your sentence. You might have a different sentence to me. I'd love to hear it. And delete this one. That's it. Now, our last word, we're going to write the word visit. This is a bit longer. It. Visit. See if you can build it without me. You might need an extra letter for this one if you're doing word building. And see if you can work out which extra letter you're going to need. Ready? It. Visit. It. Visit. I went on a visit to the zoo. So you might want to carry on putting those words into a sentence, and you might want to write the sentence so we can see and maybe draw a picture to go with it. Let's do our last bit of learning. We're going to read this sentence. It's got lots of tricky words in, so you should be able to read most of this by yourself. Okay, now we're going to read it together. I go to the vet. Vets. I go to the vets. Now, who would go to the vets? Have a think. That's right, it might be a cat or a dog or one of the animals or pets you have at home that might go to the vets. See if you might carry on doing your phonics by putting some more tricky words into a sentence that you might like to share with me or Miss Anne.